do have a quick question, man. There was some news or rumor. I'm going to wait. So everybody take this with a grain of salt because it's only been reported by one outlet, but it's been shared. So it's Xputer. And again, take this with a grain of salt. Xbox has signed an agreement with the creators of Batman Arkham to fund the debut title from their new studio, 100 Star. And the studio created by Rocksteady co-founders Stefan Hill and Jamie Walker. So original Rocksteady found, and we know how good them fucking Arkham games are, right? Like the vision was there, it was fantastic. Like the combat is probably between that. I think I just listed my 3 favorite combat systems, and I think it was Sifu, the Arkham series, and Shadows of Mordor.
Oh, nice. I agree with all those, actually. I haven't played Sifu, but I definitely agree with Mordor and what we're talking about.
Arkham.
Sure. Arkham, yeah. Arkham low-key set the precedent for a whole new combat system.
It did.
I think Shadow of Mordor kind of used it a little bit too.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, those are my top 3 fighting or combat systems of any game. Yeah. So if I ever rank like a combat system of 10, it's comparative to those games. Like that's my my bar when it comes to perfect combat systems. Sifu. So you haven't played Sifu yet?
I haven't,
bro. Them is perfect games for y'all, bro.
I know. I want to play. I was hoping it's on the fucking Steam sharing. I was
like, he scrolled down the S real quick.
I did.
No, I had to buy that on the Epic Game Store whenever I bought it.
Yeah.
But the combat system on that shit is so good.
I heard it's really cool. I like the aging aspect as well.
The aging shit, it'll piss you off. But and the bosses are so hard, bro.
I believe it.
It's like hand-to-hand Dark Souls shit, bro. I swear to you. And I don't like them Dark Souls games. But anyway, man, what's y'all's thoughts on this, man? I'm gonna put it out there for me. If this is true, the only game I want to be made, you need to call up Todd McFarlane and be like, hey, we need the rights, my boy, for Spawn. Xbox needs a superhero. Okay.
A green one.
A green one. Okay. We need traversal. Okay. Call Todd McFarlane up. Pay the man what he needs. And cook up an Arkham style Spawn game.
That would be gas.
Man. It writes I can see that 100%. Yeah, because this cat drives vehicles too. So his traversal is set. He puts the black shit over the cars and the bikes.
Yep, his cape. Yeah, bro.
He has traversal. He can fly and all that shit too. He has traversal. So they have that part down. They have combat. He fights. Make him fight like Arkham.
Crazy ass villains, bro. Like demented. You can go to hell. Like,
and it gives a good like the enemy variation is really, you can have a lot of enemies because you're fighting Hellspawn. So you can have hella shit going on and not get tired of like the same ones. Like you have, and bosses will be gas. The graphics today are so good. That'd be fire.
Bro,
I could just imagine like the rain on the concrete, just everything just looking crispy. Him perched on top of a skyscraper or
with
something,
the big cape hanging back,
yeah, just blowing, bro.
That's
not gonna be crazy, bro.
I don't think they know how much money that would print, bro.
I don't think they do. People have been waiting on a Spawn game for a long time. Shit, we was waiting on Spawn, just anything media. We want Spawn.
Yeah, put it in UE5. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
let him take his mask off and have his skin, the burnt skin.
Stop it!
And the chains that come out too. Ooh.
And the chains are alive too, so they have life to them,
bruh. The skill trees would be immaculate, bro.
Yes.
Damn, son. Where did you find this, bruh?
That'd be fire.
It'd be so good. But what would y'all like to see though, man? From this studio, if they're building a AAA AAA game from the makers of Arkham, the Arkham series. I'll start with you, Nova.
Man, bro, now I can't think of anything else besides damn
My
Spawn,
bad.
bro.
I was looking at that fucking comment.
It's so good, man. Like, damn. I would just like to see a really good quality game, man. I feel like a lot of AAA, this AAA. I see that
Yeah.
everywhere. So like, I would like to see something that's comparable to that. Like, and what does that even mean, really, these days? Because we got
It's
AAA,
budget. AAA is just
quadruple
budget.
A. Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
just budget. Yeah,
so
scope.
if it's just budget, that's cool. But I would like to. What I took away from this is I would like to see Microsoft, if this is the case, because they said that Microsoft is funding this effort. I would like to see if Microsoft could fund some other side efforts as well, like keep this process going, right? So you
Yeah.
don't necessarily have to
To own them.
acquire. Yeah, you
Yep.
don't have to acquire the studio and potentially lay off because there's duplications in different aspects of the company. Just
It's
fund some good
actually
stuff.
it's actually really smart too, because what happens whenever you fund stuff like that is you keep the IP. It's your
Yeah.
IP. You know what I mean? Like the studio's just making it. So yeah,
And it doesn't look like you're having a monopoly. You know what I'm saying? You're putting the
right.
money out there and they're creating the product for you, and then you can potentially own it. So,
Mhm.
that was my biggest takeaway from the article. But if they produce a quality game, they produce a quality game, and I'm here for it, man. So hopefully that's what they intend to do.
Yeah. What about you, Scale?
I know superheroes is definitely what comes to mind first. So I'm trying to think outside the box, but I want Wonder Woman. I know it's not that ain't happening from them, but I want a Wonder Woman game, man. It's about time we get a strong female protagonist.
I think
in that
somebody's
game.
making one.
I think so too. I think I've heard that, but like I want the Arkham people to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they just have it down, and Wonder Woman fits that style too, because she can fly around, traversal, she can do everything, and the fighting she scraps. So and leveling up, get swords, get weapons, Wonder Woman is just, I've been wanting that for a while for some reason. So that I see, I got announced already. But Arkham style is what I'm saying. Like I need the Arkham style Wonder Woman. But other than that, I would take something in the same vein, but put it in outer space. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Traverse that way, explore worlds, an outer space world with the Gleebops and Prometheus 8. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what you just brought up to me, but it would never get made. Well, no, you know what? Because DC owns the rights to it, it might work. You said space, and I automatically went to Watchmen.
Ooh, fire! Good luck.
A co-op Watchmen game would actually hit, bro.
I would
like,
play.
Really gritty, like it would be nice, bro. Because everything's like it's very it's like Batman-esque, right? It's very down to earth, I guess is what I would call it. It's kind of based in a little bit of reality when it comes to powers and stuff like that. But on your Wonder Woman joint, I don't know why this popped in my head, but like just thinking of art style, Guerrilla Games would probably make a dope ass Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
like the makers of Horizon. Like I think they would probably knock a Wonder Woman game out the park.
They would get the hair down for sure. They killed the hair in Horizon. So yeah. Oh, Spawn. Dang, Static Shock.
Yeah, Static Shock would be cool. But I know a lot of people like to stick on and Spawn is great because it's Image Comics, right? But like I wish we more people would start reading more Image Comics, or just these other that's not in DC/Marvel, because dude, there's so many good fucking stories. Dark Horse makes excellent comics. Image makes excellent. Like imagine you read Rat Queens, right?
Fire.
Still,
yeah.
Hella fire, bro. Saga's fire too. There's so many stories in there, man. What's it called? Black Monday Murders or something like that, bro. That shit's fucking mind-blowing. Super heat. I wish people would read more of those comics. That way we could get more adaptations from from those comic books versus the recycled. Like Marvel and DC, that's great, bro. Like it's cool, it's well known, it's not as risky, you know what I mean? But fuck, there's some good stories in these Image comics.
Do you
bro.
feel like the Image comics and all those stories are too, because they're pretty dark sometimes? No.
Yeah, they can be dark. Yeah.
Yeah. You think they may be too dark or anything, or do you think they
No,
can have
not a lot of them, man. Some of them. There was one that I was reading. I forgot what it was called. Homeboy got not possessed, but he had like the demon on him, bro, and he had to kill like nonstop because if he didn't, like he would die, right? So he had to go out and look for like molesters and stuff. He became like a Dexter, right? Bro, I forgot what it was called, bro.
It sounds like a movie called It Follows. Y'all ever watch that movie? It's like that. That's what it is.
That's super dope. There was a one called Reborn, which was hella dope. There was one that Saga, of course, is hella dope. There's one called Sex. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Sex or whatever, to where anytime they have sex, they freeze time like for like 10-15 minutes. It's the craziest shit. They rob banks, they go crazy, bro. They'll just do it like in the parking lot. Time is frozen for 15 minutes, rob banks, the whole nine.
That's a good concept. Because I'm sure some shit happens that's drastic. So I couldn't wait to see what happens, because it ain't gonna be sweet forever. So that sounds cool.
Yeah, but y'all have some really good ideas, man. A lot of people are saying like Daredevil would be nice, but to me it's really closely related to Batman. So, but they could do some really interesting things with the blindness and how they incorporate that into the game.
You'd have to make the whole game like that too. It'd have to be like, is it Pitch Black? The Vin Diesel joint.
Yes,
remember how you saw it? The whole game would have to be like that in order to get a cool feel, you know what I mean, for the brightness.
Yeah. So that's probably why it's so tricky to make one. Because of that factor. But yeah, people have some cool ideas and stuff. We're all speculating here, but it would be cool to see something like that. Sex Criminals. Thank you, Fluff. First we coming in. So clutch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sex Criminals. That's what it's called. Okay, it's been a long time since I've read it, but that one's clutch. Thank you, Flush. That's why I got him as a mod. That's my dude, bro. So clean, so fresh.